نوروز 1390 نوروز قیام‌های مردم ایران. گفتگوی دکتر آلخو ویدال کوادراس، نایب رئیس پارلمان اروپا، قاضی مایکل موکیزی، وزیر دادگستری آمریکا 2007-2009، لیدی اودیل اسلین، همسر لرد اسلین فقید، ژان پیر برار، نماینده پارلمان فرانسه، ژان پیر بکه، شهردار اوبرتورواز و پائولو کازاکا، نماینده پارلمان اروپا 1999-2009 با مجاهدان اشرف.
خانم‌های عزیز با سلام. عید شما و عید شما مبارک. عید شما مبارک. واقعا خسته نباشید از پروژه اخیرتون. خدا قوت. همینطور میخواستم عیدو به میهمانان بسیار بسیار عزیز شما و همینطور حامیان مقاومت بسیار صمیمانه تبریک بگم سال جدید ایرانی رو. انشالله که امسال سال پیوستنها و سال پیروزی قیام ایران باشه. از طرف همه اشرفی‌ها به دوستان شما بسیار بسیار تبریک میگم.
خانم سلام، عیدتون مبارک. عید به شما و همه مهمونای عزیزتون تبریک میگم. امیدوارم سال آینده همه دوری‌ها تمام بشه، کنار هم باشیم، مهموناتون هم کنار ما باشن.
با سلام و هزاران تبریک به خانم مریم و مهمونان عزیز گرامی که اونجا تشریف دارن و همه خواهران برادری که اونجا هستن. عیدو تبریک میگم. خواهران واقعا خسته نباشین و ما خیلی 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 سربلند و مفتخریم از سال گذشته که این میزان شما راهگشایی کردیم و این میزان واقعا در مقاومت و جنبش راه باز کردیم و همینطور اون دوستان گرامی که در این کارزار بزرگ، در این جبهه بزرگ پشتیبان شما بودن. من به عنوان یک اشرفی مفتخرم از زحمات تک تکشون تشکر کنم و همینطور به خود شما تعهد مجدد بدیم که اشرفی‌ها برای این جبهه‌ای که شما باز کردین و این حمایتی که این حامیان کنار شما دارن انجام میدن، ما پای هر قیمتی تا به آخر هستیم.
Ce passage d'année, en ce Norooz qui compte tant pour vous. Vous savez combien maintenant, ici, nous connaissons votre culture et nous partageons vos bons moments comme vos difficultés. C'est pourquoi je voudrais vous transmettre un message d'espoir en ce nouvel an, en ce Norooz, que ce Norooz marque le printemps bien sûr, mais surtout le printemps de la liberté, le printemps du peuple iranien qui, comme tous les peuples qui ont envie aujourd'hui de se soulever et de vivre leur liberté, puissent pleinement profiter de cette liberté. Nous sommes avec vous, que cette nuit de Norooz soit un grand moment de bonheur préparant l'avènement du peuple iranien. bonne et heureuse année à tous les amis d'Ashraf et à tout le peuple d'Iran. Merci.
Good evening to you all, and very happy New Year, New Persian Year. I've lived, thanks to you, so many wonderful new experiences, and this is another one, because it is the first time in my life I celebrate Norooz, the Persian New Year, and it's quite an experience. I couldn't miss it. You must know that in the European Parliament there are many of your friends that think of you every day and remember you every day and admire you and suffer with you, and that we never, believe me, never forget you. The fight between evil and good never ends. And in every time of history, there are powers that take the side of evil and others that take the side of good. And in this fight, there are brave people, special people, privileged people that take on them the responsibility to be the front line of this fight. You are our front line, and we feel very proud of you. Thank you very much for everything you do. Be sure that us here in Europe and in the European Parliament in particular, we try to do all our best to support you and to alleviate the very hard conditions in which you live, unfortunately, now. And this is a very special night. We feel extremely close to you. I send you my best greetings and a special greeting in Spanish for Ashraf. Ashraf, buenas noches. Espero que estés bien y ya sabes que te tenemos presente y te deseamos lo mejor. This goes for Ashraf in Spanish. It was wonderful to share with you these moments and this celebration. There are many other distinguished guests and friends of you here with us tonight. I want to speak to you. My heart is with you. I hope I will be able to visit you as soon as I can. Thank you very much, and very happy Persian New Year. Thank you.
Norooz Mubarak.
I feel really very, very privileged to be here tonight, to be able to celebrate not only with our friends here, but with all of you as well. I really would like to salute your courage, your perseverance, and I think you are a fantastic example to all of us. And I'm not going to say that I hope that we shall meet in Tehran next year. I am sure we shall meet in Tehran next year. Norooz Mubarak.
Ba Ashraf. Norooz Mubarak. And now I want to speak to you in a language with which I am a little bit more comfortable, to tell you how proud and how humbled I am to be here with Mrs. Rajavi, with Mr. Vidal Quadros, and with you. I want to tell you that you represent and are fighting for the best of what my country represents and has stood for, and that is the freedom of the human spirit. More and more Americans are coming to hear about Ashraf. More and more Americans are coming to your side. And so the best that I can wish you is to continue doing what you have been doing, and to express the hope that before very long, I hope to see you myself, first in Ashraf, but then in a free and liberated Iran. God bless each and every one of you.
My dear friends, it is a great joy and a great honor to be here celebrating this new year with you, and more than that, it is a tremendous joy to see how confident you are, how full of strength, how did you overcome everything that was done against you, all the shootings, the loudspeakers, the siege, and you are there. You did not give up. You are absolutely extraordinary people. I admire you immensely. The Iranian people in 2009 set a movement for democracy in the whole of the region that is unstoppable. It reached Tunisia, Egypt, is going in full strength in Libya, in Yemen, and as my predecessors said, it will certainly turn back into Iran, and it will turn Iran into a big and powerful democratic country. I am absolutely certain of this. I do not know yet what will be the calendar. Let's hope it will be as soon as possible. But we have to inspire ourselves in you, in your perseverance, in your endurance, in your capacity to resist to all the traumas and to all the oppression, and to still wave the flag the flag of freedom, the flag of your own country. You are people that deserve all we can give you, and we will certainly try to make our best to be able to be at your level. Very happy New Year, very happy Norooz. Je voudrais dire à tous les Ashrafiens comment nous les admirons, comment ce soir je tiens, au nom de mes collègues français du Parlement, à avoir une pensée pour leurs familles qui sont en Iran et dont certains qui sont venus les visiter ont été assassinés à leur retour par les mollahs. Nous, ici, en France, le pays de la Révolution, nous vibrons toujours quand un peuple se bat pour sa liberté. Nous vibrons aujourd'hui avec les peuples de Libye, de Tunisie, d'Égypte, du Yémen et d'ailleurs. Et nous sommes en communion par l'esprit avec vous, parce que, à votre place, en vous battant pour votre liberté, en Iran, vous vous battez pour la liberté de l'humanité. Nous sommes des frères et des sœurs de combat. Vous suscitez l'admiration de ceux qui vous regardent, qui vous admirent, et puisque c'est le Nouvel An, permettez-moi de former des vœux pour que le prochain Nouvel An, ce soit à Téhéran, qui puisse être fêté avec le grand feu d'artifice pour marquer l'arrivée de la liberté et la victoire sur la dictature, la terreur et la barbarie des mollahs. Madame Rajavi, Madame la Présidente, c'est mon vœu le plus cher que l'année prochaine vous soyez là-bas avec vos compatriotes et que nous ayons le privilège de fêter Norooz à Téhéran aussi avec vous. Bonne année, bonne chance, bon combat et que le peuple d'Iran triomphe.
Dear friends, we are very happy and honored to have you with us in our home, Ashraf, at the moments of the New Year's approach. We are very much grateful to you, Sister Mariam. Thank you for giving us, Ashrafis, the privilege of being with you and your best friends at this moment. They, as honorable and noble friends of Ashraf and the Iranian resistance, are always in our thoughts. You all know that during the past year, we have endured very difficult times in Ashraf, and we are going to the new year with the difficulties and pressures intensified. The Iraqis exert them as much as they are able to do so, with the aim of forcing the residents of Ashraf to kneel down and kowtow to the Iranian regime's religious dictatorship. But on the other hand, our faith and trust in achieving victory is at its highest point. In fact, by increasing the pressures, our faith in standing for liberty is greater than ever. With your help and support, the Iranian resistance, support for the Iranian resistance, Ashraf standing on its feet is the immortal blaze of the struggle against the most immediate enemy of the civilized world, which is the Iranian mullahs, Islamic fundamentalism and terrorism. We are 100 times more resolute to win victory during the new year with our endurance. Happy New Year to you all, and Norooz Mubarak, and thank you.
Ashraf vous salue et vous remercie au fond du cœur pour tous vos efforts, votre support et tout ce que vous avez fait en cette année qui vient de s'écouler. Nous avions toujours le cœur rassuré grâce à votre présence. En cette nouvelle année, Ashraf continuera sa résistance pour la transformer en une année de la victoire finale. Merci beaucoup.
Happy New Year, Eid Norooz to Mrs. Mariam Rajavi and all dear friends, especially Dr. Alekhovido. After congratulations of New Year, as a senior doctor in Camp Ashraf, I would like to inform you the latest critical medical services in the camp. Since the beginning of 2009, when the protection of Camp Ashraf was transferred from the Americans to Iraqis, the Committee of Iraqi Prime Ministerial Office prevented all Iraqi specialist doctors who were coming privately by our expenses to Ashraf for the visit and treatment of patients, some of them with more than 20 years history of cooperation, who were updated about the medical file of their patients. Consequently, the committee blocked entrance of medicine which we were purchasing with our payments, even detained the driver who brought the drugs for hours. And right now, no medicine is entered to Ashraf. Instead of that, they have set up a place under the name of New Iraq Hospital with some personnel who have left behind the Hippocratic Oath. And officially, they use the treatment as a means for persecution and humiliation of the patients. This place is only set up for medical torture of Ashraf residents. The Committee for Suppression of Ashraf Residents put pressure by these inhumane behavior that the residents surrender themselves. Some time ago, a delegation from the Iraqi Ministry of Health, including 4 doctors, came to Ashraf. The Committee for Suppression of Ashraf prevented them to meet with the patients and their residents. And finally, they gave a report to the Ministry of Health full of lies. Omar Khaled, in his annual report, have shown the hospital with very excellent services that all are against the reality, and we have strongly objected. As a doctor with 30 years medical experience, never faced such inhuman crime. It witnessed deprivation of patients from treatment and medicine. The reality is that no patient in Ashraf accepts to go to the New Iraq Torture Center and be humiliated and prosecuted. What the Ashraf residents want and frequently said is that to give back the place with all the facilities and equipments which are the belongings of Ashraf residents. And like before 2009, that the Americans were protecting Ashraf to have free access to medical service. I personally request from dear and distinguished friends like Dr. Alekhovido, also Mr. Mukasey, and the other friends, to help us to reach to this aim. I hope the oppressed siege of Ashraf is lifted as soon as possible, and the doctors of Ashraf are open and see you in Ashraf. I thank you.
Hello to my dearest Khar Maryam and to all our good friends in Norooz. I wish you a happy new year on behalf of the residents of Ashraf, and hope that this will be a prosperous year for all. I came to Ashraf from Iran 2.5 years ago to free my country. I would like to take the opportunity tonight to briefly let you know about the condition of my father, Mohsen Dogmechi, one of the thousands of PMOI supporters imprisoned in Iran. He has imprisoned 1.5 years ago and sentenced to 10 years prison, just because I'm in Ashraf. Unfortunately, 3 months ago, we found out that he has cancer. There is no need to explain that the Iranian regime had refused to take him to the hospital for a checkup for 4 months, despite his excruciating pain. They delayed his treatment so long that the cancer progressed. Now the doctors have no hope for him and say he won't survive more than 3 months. Although he can't stand on his feet anymore, and the cancer has depleted his abilities, Iranian rulers deny him treatment and are making him suffer to death in prison because of our wrath at the PMOI. I ask you to do everything in your power for him and the other Iranian prisoners. Yes, they make my father suffer to death in prison. They executed Ali Saremi and Jafar Kazemi for the crime of being our relatives. But at the same time, they name a bunch of paid torturers behind Ashraf's Gates family. The Iraqi government supports them in torturing us under the same pretext, as 214 loudspeakers blare profanity into Ashraf. Just like my father, there are many in Iranian dungeons whose only crime is coming to Ashraf or having family here. I was one of the 94 women injured on January 7 by the elements of the Iranian regime, along with Elham Zanjani, as well as a large number of the men here. I hereby ask you to endeavor for the overthrow of the Iranian regime and the protection of Ashraf. I would like to thank you for inspiring us, as always, with your presence, and hope that your efforts, along with our perseverance, meet success. Thank you.